Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review two more episodes of Hunter x Hunter, 140 and 141. Oh, this was amazing. Oh my god, my bias wants to give this episode an 11 out of 10, but I can't do it. Oh my god, LEORIO, though. Oh my god. Okay, so we get a Nen exorcist going to see Gon. And they're like, fuck, that's too much. I can't, no, I'm bailing. That's impossible. And we get some more cameos of people visiting Gon. We get Killua, and he's gonna take Aluka out to, do the thing, but he has to be guarded by butlers, and he's on like level 4 security or some shit, so it's like they're letting him go, but it's like a game almost. He has 4 butlers with him. There's Gato, there's fucking the one chick, Canary, there's this real burly JoJo style old granny, and then there's this mannish faced chick who might be a guy because that's how Togashi rolls. But anyway, we get Aluka, and she starts doing requests to the old lady. The old lady bails out of there so that no more requests can be given, which surprised Killua. Aluka's fucking adorable, by the way. It's, like, ridiculous for being such an evil little monster, but, like, unintentional, I guess. But yeah, they're bailing, and we get a phone call. And it's the best possible setup, because they're bailing, and he gets a call, and he's like, I can't answer that. I can't answer that either. No, you have to give me your name next time. Hangs up. You see the suit and the spiky hair and you're like, fuck, it's him. It's LEORIO. The beast has returned. And he just screams his head off and eats the phone, and it was like the funniest thing I've ever seen in Hunter x Hunter. It was just the best return possible for the character. And then, he's still on the phone. We get Morel doing some Joseph Joestar shit, like predicting fucking lines that people are gonna say. And he fucking takes the phone, they hear the conditions that Killua is under. And then we get LEORIO, he leaves. And he's trying to get a hold of Kurapika, because he's like, where the fuck are you? You're supposed to be here for Gon, and Kurapika's chilling here with like a suit, right? Not answering the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is Kurapika doing? So that's interesting. But then he goes to, like, the conference where the Zodiacs are. And you got fucking Periston, fucking scum, doing, like, a speech. Just talking all day. Like, that's all this dude does is just talk. But yeah, they're all just chilling there doing their thing. And then it's like, if anybody has any questions. And then LEORIO steps up. He's like, yeah, I have a question. Why haven't you visited Gon? And he's talking to Jing. And Jing's just sitting there, and he's like, basically like, who the hell are you? And he's like, I'm one of Gon's friends. And he's like, oh, that's cool, whatever. And he's like, why haven't you gone to visit him? And he's just like, well, did he ask me to visit him? I'm like, Jing, dude, that's like a fucked up thing to say, bro. Like, seriously. And LEORIO agrees, that is a fucked up thing to say. And he just does this beastly punch, right? First you're thinking, oh, that was badass. He used Nen, like actual Nen ability, and he punched the little podium he was talking on. But then no, it gets even more disgusting because he does like this fucking gum portal punch, alright? Like he fucking punches like through a portal. And I'm thinking, okay, he's sending an attack over to fucking Jing, but Jing's gonna block it. There's no way. No, he takes this stretched out uppercut right to the chin, and I was like, oh my god. It was like the best thing I've ever seen. Like, Jing has had this coming for so long, and I'm so glad it finally happened. But, oh, that was amazing. It makes me want to give it, like, an 11 out of 10, because LEORIO is just, like, one of my favorite characters in the whole series. But, still, to be fair, to be unbiased, objectively, I'd sit this around an 8.5 to a 9. We get a return of a main character, which is important. Killua's thing is progressing, the weird little conditions that he has, and, like, all that stuff is... My dog just burst into my room, but whatever. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, the weird conditions are kind of, those are kind of weird, and I don't know what they're going to do about the requests that she, or he, she, it gave to the old lady butler, because that's, he has to finish those requests before he can do his, or whatever. But anyways, there's that. What else? The comedy was pretty on point in this episode with LEORIO and a couple of little scenes with Killua with the old lady maid. So comedy was on point, animation was fine, the LEORIO scene was obviously the best animated part. No real progress on Gon, except they were going to do the operation outside. But yeah, overall, it was just a really enjoyable episode. I'll sit around 8.5 out of 10. 8.7-ish, 8.8 between 8.5 and 9. It was a really likable episode. LEORIO was awesome. Makes me want to give this episode like an amazing score. Wish I could have done like a live reaction. By the way, if there's any other like episodes like in this arc that people think I should do live reactions for, go ahead and leave the episode numbers in the comments below. Because, I mean, if someone had told me to do a live reaction for this, I probably would have done it, and it would have been an amazing live reaction. But anyways, yeah, so I'll go like 8.8 out of 10 for this episode of Hunter x Hunter. And now we'll talk about episode 141. Okay, you guys, so episode 141. The epic doesn't stop, dude. So it starts off a little bit on the slower side, but not really. We get to see all 16 of like the top candidates for the vote. I think they're going to be the only ones you can vote for at this point, but I'm not sure. The top 16 are kind of interesting. A few interesting names in there, like Biscuit and a couple people we don't really know. LEORIO's third because he went viral. That was great. Even Jing is in there, which is surprising. But yeah, cool little lineup of people who could win. Not sure who's going to. Pariston still has the top votes, but we'll see. It'd be so amazing if it was LEORIO. Ah, that'd be incredible. But anyways, it probably won't be. But yeah, so we get that part. And then we get, mainly it's the butler stuff with Killua. Illumi calls. Gato slips the name Illumi. One of the butlers is like, oh shit. Like, there's a little twitch, right? So he's like, oh, you're working for Illumi. Okay, I understand how that works. And, yeah. And Illumi's basically just like, let's do this thing. And he's ready to kill Aluka. And then all of a sudden, just truck comes out of nowhere. And we get this epic fucking, like, chase on some Mario Kart 8 shit. Like, I'm like, is that the Mercedes-Benz DLC Killua that you bought? Because they're driving up on the walls and shit, like, out of nowhere. Just this epic shit's happening with all these cars. They end up crashing into the forest. This really epic scene where all these metal, like, fucking girders go inside and the butlers just smack them. They end up in the forest. They're all still together, but then Killua's like, if you're not on my side, or if you're not including Aluka in this, then I'm gonna bail. Then he's like, Godspeed, bail. The other butler's still following him, the old lady. And then Hisoka comes in. And we also get the scene earlier with Hisoka and LEORIO, or not LEORIO, what the fuck, Hisoka and Illumi. There was L's. And he's like, maybe I should kill Killua. And Illumi's like, if you do that, it's over for you, I'm sorry. And then there's like some funny faces and stuff. Hisoka even made this face that looked like Pariston for a second. But yeah, Killua ends up bailing from the main group. He goes off, then Hisoka shows up. He's got his cards and shit. And then he throws them. And then you just see Gato with the coins, man. The coins. And he's just like, and he just shoots him like a machine gun. And I was like, that's too good, dude. That's too good. He blocks all the cards. Hisoka catches them and he turns the coins into weapons with his bungee gum. And he's going to engage in combat with Gato one-on-one. The narrator had to tell us that. I thought it was going to be poker. You know, you got the coins, you got the cards, you're going to play some poker. No, they're going to fight, apparently. Thank you, narrator, for that obvious tidbit of information. But, yeah, that's going to be cool. Hisoka was a member of the Phantom Troop, which means I'm guessing he's going to be on that OP level like the rest of them were. And I don't know if Butler Gato is going to be up to snuff, so Hisoka might beat him. I don't know if he'll kill him, but he might beat him. And so yeah, that would suck if he died, because I think he's an epic-ass butler, but I don't know. We'll see. He might just get defeated, but considering it's Hisoka, I don't know. And we don't know what Illumi's doing, but that's pretty much the entire episode, and it was pretty awesome. The car chase was really cool. The stuff with the candidates is interesting, like, you know, who are the final 16 and everything. Killua bailing with Aluka and everything, and we get a little conversation between them about Aluka's like, am I kind of like, you know, annoying or whatever? Do you not like need me? And then Killua says something, and then Aluka gets like this silly face, like she fucking ate some century soup or some shit. And century soup from Toriko, if you haven't seen, look up the century soup face from Toriko. It's like the best face you're ever gonna see, or the scariest. But anyways. But that was pretty much the entire episode. I'll go like 8.5 out of 10 for this episode. It had some cool action. Animation was, you know, good and everything. set up for what could be a really cool fight. The coins were amazing and shit. You see the steam coming off his hands. But yeah, that was great. But yeah, overall I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. So thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later.